Nat Real. She is a somatic attachment healer and love coach. She is looking for some social media marketing strategy to gain one-on-one clients via her Instagram. She also is about to start a wait list, so she's selling out her one-on-one. So she wants some advice on building her email list. So we're going to take a look at her Instagram at Notes from a Love Coach, and I'm going to take a look at her landing page that she has just created in order to build her email list. And we're going to talk a little bit about how she can make this more effective for her business. Anxious type should avoid dating avoidance. Does your client already understand attachment theory?
I do best with clients who are
Yeah,
a bit more advanced in their journey.
that's very important
Yeah.
to know that, because you don't want to be talking about like, this is what attachment theory is.
No, not
You want
really.
to, you're doing exactly what you're doing, which is like anxious type shouldn't date avoidance. Only someone who understands attachment theory is going to click on that. If you've never heard of attachment theory, it doesn't really make any sense, right?
Yeah.
So this is a good thing. I'm complimenting you. But as you're moving into the course, that's an important note about who this course is for. You already have a relationship. You already know what your attachment is, right? You already know. So, one thing you might consider for your lead magnet, and I'm gonna go ahead and open that. Let's
Yeah.
see.
So this is not even branded yet. I made it on Sunday.
Okay.
And
I
it's
hear
very
that.
general. I haven't set up a lead magnet yet. I do have some guided meditations that I've sent people over email when they DM'd me, but
Yeah.
I don't have the nurture flow set up yet.
Great. Okay. Can you see the
Yeah.
okay, good. So yeah, I want to give you a compliment. You did it imperfectly. You got it done.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay. It's a compliment. I know I said imperfectly. It definitely needs a lot of work, but you got it done to the point where like your biggest fans aren't going to care. You can send this to someone and be like, can you just test this? I just want to make sure it works. Don't tell me that you hate it. I don't want to know what you think of it. It's going to change. Just make sure it works, right? Okay. So I hate MailChimp. That's my own personal opinion. I use Convertkit and Kajabi.
Yeah, I wanted to use Convertkit, but I wanted the check boxes in the landing page, and it looked like Convertkit doesn't offer that. So this is temporary.
So if you are building an email list for someone to get into a course, into a group program, you don't need the checklist.
That is true. So that would be a separate landing page just for the course once it's more defined.
You can have separate, I would have a separate landing page for each of these things.
Got it.
Yeah. Um, only someone who really loves you is going to sign up based on this page, not just because of the design, but because like there's just not enough information about you to
Yeah.
understand why I would want to be in your world. They click on it through your Instagram, that's a little different. But if I've just scrolled through real quick, it says like, hey, schedule a free appointment, and I click on the link and this is where I end up, there's nothing about you here, right? I don't think there's even your name on here. So I would, especially for the course,
Mm-hmm.
just get some information about you and your favorite type of client to work, like describe your dream client, right? Essentially your I help statement.
Yeah.
Um, so uh this is not a lead magnet, right? This is a landing page. A
Right.
lead magnet means you actually get something in return.
That's right.
I think you should build a quiz that tells people either, I mean, the most obvious thing would be like, what is your attachment style? And then it's a quiz, and then they get some more information about it. But that's not your target audience, right? Because people are, who you want to work with already know, unless you want to attract the type of person who needs that information. And then you get them to that place with your lead magnet. And then the email funnel from there is what gets them interested in learning more and working with you on it.
Yeah, that would probably be the plan. Once I have addressed what my more ideal client needs. Like
Mhm.
once I have a lead magnet for them, then I can start catering to people who are earlier in their journey and need more education.
So, I mean, the quiz is the lead magnet. You don't need anything beyond the quiz.
Right. So a different quiz, a more
Right,
advanced.
okay, right, okay, I see what you're saying. So when people come to you and hire you and they're working with attachment style, walk me through the transformation you give them.
Sure. So lately I've been attracting more anxious avoidance. And so there are people who very much want love, but they're afraid of it because of their childhood trauma typically. So it's about building safety within, building the worthiness so they can ask for what they want and go after it. And building that nervous system regulation, resilience, so that because dating is hard, right? You're going to face rejection. So getting them to, it's impossible to talk about this without being so corny, but basically getting them to fall in love with themselves and be like, I'm the shit, I'm a catch, I'm awesome, I'm going to treat myself well, I deserve to be treated well by others, so I'm going to stop putting up with bullshit and I'm going to go after what I want. So it's nuanced, it's gradual, but that's basically the transformation, going from I'm afraid and I'm not worthy of what I want. It might not even be out there for me, to it is, and I want to become the person who can give and receive love at this level. Yeah. And then to become that person.